What is going on, my friends? This is Dave Sharpe. Welcome to Wake Up Legendary. Now, it was Memorial Day yesterday here in America, as you guys know, and what better? We didn't plan this, at least I didn't. We have a retired Army. Can I just say, badass superwoman? Welcome to the show, Michelle Welch. How you doing, Michelle?
Woo! I'm doing awesome. How are you, Dave?
I'm fantastic. Thank you for your service.
That was amazing. You are most welcome. Thanks for your support. I
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. I was sitting around last night. My father and uncle were over, who are both, um, from the, from obviously from my the previous generation, and I was noting that um, now, of course, you are. That's why I say you're a badass superwoman. We have many more. We have many more. People than just males in the service. I'd say more so now, maybe than ever. I think so, um, which is awesome. And and yeah, I have a lot of service uncles. Father, stepfather, pretty much every person from that generation was in the military in one form or another, and um, so I of course thank them, and I made a post in our Facebook group, of course, not just for service members, but also families of service people, right? Which oftentimes I would assume uh, get maybe less thank yous, but what a sacrifice that they make as well. I can only imagine what it would be like for my wife to be with our kids alone without me, if I was overseas or just somewhere where I couldn't be with them.
right.
Um, you know, so also yesterday, just in the spirit of gratitude for servicemen, women, people, is also so congruent with this sort of mission that we are on here as entrepreneurs for freedom. I thought it segued really well. So one of the things that seems to be a why for you is freedom. How does
Yeah.
that tie in to? Could you just speak a little bit about being a military woman, and now I guess protecting and seeking your own freedom in a little bit of a different way?
Yes, absolutely. So I gave up a lot being in the military. Now, granted, in the amount of time that I spent in the military, I never went overseas. Okay. The types of jobs that I had, I didn't go over. I did recruiting for a little while, things like that.
Hmm.
But I tried so many times to start my own little side hustle, if you will, but because I'd have to get sent away, I was gone away for a month, or I'd go away for a week or 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. It was really hard to keep that
Yeah.
and do the army at the same time. So it was really, really hard for me to give that up, because that's where my heart was. And I tried for so many years. I gave up a lot. I gave up time with my kids. I gave up a lot to serve the country. And it was right toward the end. I could have served 4 more years. I
Mm.
chose not to. I said, I can't do it. I want this too bad.
Wow.
And I just wanted to be able to work when I wanted to work wherever I wanted to work. If I want to go sit on a beach, I want to go sit on a beach.
Yeah.
I felt tied to that obligation because of my work ethic and the way that I work
Mm.
myself.
Mm.
I couldn't do a half-assed job for either one. So I
Sure.
have to give my 100%. So I gave my 100% to the army, and then
Mm.
I was like, I gotta go.
Mm.
And now I'm
Well,
working for myself, and it's amazing.
yeah, I'm thrilled for you because obviously there was an element of providing for yourself and earning a living, but in the spirit of service, in service to others in your country, something that I'm extremely grateful for. The more that the kind of that learn about how wonderful our country is, not America being better than others, just the idea of democracy, the idea of the freedoms that we have. I have traveled to other countries, and I am appreciative. I am grateful, and I think that that's why so many people from around the world look at America with such with such respect or inspiration, is because who doesn't want to be free? Who doesn't want to be able to choose and decide and vote and all that. And I mean, I'm excited for how far the country has come in terms of giving more freedoms to more people. But man, I'm excited for you because now you're focused 100% on your freedom. And that really is kind of a cool chapter that you've entered into. So how long have you been focusing on this exclusively?
Well, today's the beginning of 6 months.
Wow.
6 months,
So
January.
you're a newborn, like my son turned 6 months just the other day.
Oh, wow. Yes. So 6 months I've been going like straight at it because retiring from the Army is a job itself. Like
Sure.
you've got medical appointments, you've got certain requirements you have to meet. It takes a full year to retire from the Army. So it was a job in itself, gathering documents from 33 years. It was a job in itself to try to retire. And then they had to pick up my household goods, didn't get those delivered for 6 months. So the whole process in itself. So January, and I gotta say, my first TikTok was January 26th that I started promoting Legendary Market. I say it on my lives all the time because people are like, I don't want to get on camera. And I'm like, neither did I. Go look at my first TikTok. You can see the fear in my eyes. It was an awful video, but I did it. I climbed out of my uncomfortable skin and I did it. And it was amazing. And 3 days later, I got my first commission. I was like, oh my God, this works. So I just went nuts and I love it. And I literally tell people that on my lives, you know what I do? I make videos for a living. I make TikTok.
Well, you've got a couple of other things going on too. You've got a Pinterest, you've got Facebook you're marketing on, you've got YouTube as well. We'll talk about that here just in a moment, but I love this attitude and this kind of advice that you give people, which is, basically what I hear you saying is, what, you think you're unique? You think you're the only one that's uncomfortable? You think you're the only one that's afraid? It's kind of like we all had to walk through that. And I see so many people who, what it seems like to me, are looking for the secret shortcut that's not gonna let them feel anything. And it's like you're a human being. You're gonna have feelings. You're gonna be afraid of shit. Things are gonna be scary. And like anything in life, if you want to push through that fear, you got to face it. And so that's what I did. And if you want to stay where you're at, then you're welcome to stay. But if you want to build a business and make millions of dollars or whatever, thousands, hundreds, whatever, if you want to do something different, you're going to have to put. That's kind of what I hear you in your own words. You said that, but you kind of went into your badass military superwoman vibe, and you're just kind of like, hey, if you want to kick some ass, you can kick some ass, or you can not kick some ass. And that's totally your choice, right?
That's absolutely right. Yeah.
You were in the military for 33 years.
Yes.
That really is something else. I am really just impressed by that dedication. And that sacrifice, and it really is such a cool thing, and I'm so happy. You seem happy, you seem like you're excited. Now, it can't all be rosy, but you seem like you're generally excited about the journey that you're on now.
I can't even tell you how excited about the journey that I'm on, because I found my thing. So when I was in the military, I taught soldiers. Okay. There was a lot of civilians. You got good leaders, you got bad leaders. Leadership is something I took very close to heart. So I tried to be the best leader that I could be. And my saying, if you will, is be the leader you know what I mean? Be the leader you were meant to be. And that's who I am. So I lead and I teach. And I've come across so many people that didn't want to teach other people, like, oh, no. If I'm the only one that knows this, then they need me. Okay, I looked at it the other way. If I teach everyone how to do this, I can go sit in the smoke area. Like, they can do it for me and I'm out. And that's exactly what I did. And I taught soldiers throughout my career. Now I'm teaching budding entrepreneurs. And I'm like so excited about this because I get to teach the things that I'm learning. And it's so exciting to me. I go on my lives and I teach. And I got a lot of inspiration from Paul Live Free Francis and Stacy Law and Brian Brewer. Brian's the one that brought me back, I guess you could say. And I reverse engineered And I was like, oh my God, this works. So now I'm super excited and I'm teaching other new people just the world of affiliate marketing. There's so many people that have no idea, like, what's affiliate marketing? And I'm like, you don't know? Oh, come here. Let me show you. This is amazing. And I'm so excited on my lives. And I go live almost every night.
Wow.
Almost every night. And I'm so excited to do it. And I have a group, a tribe of raving fans that just sit there. And I can only imagine them going, like at the screen, like watching me, like, oh, how did she do that? And I'm so excited. So I found my thing, and my thing is to help those that are confused and overwhelmed, because I spent my time in a world of confusion and in a world of overwhelm. And I don't
For
want
a
to.
long time before you kind of found Legendary and started down this path and found the you said that you lost or scammed or whatever to the tune of 25,000 in the past. So it's not just been overwhelming confusion, but it's been loss. It's been financial loss from following the wrong information from the wrong people. Could you just speak to us for a second about the importance of vetting people and the importance of, and maybe how you vet differently than you did in the past, or maybe more esteem or less desperation? I don't know. In your own words, tell us how you vet people now and how you vetted us versus maybe how you vetted whoever you dealt with in the past.
Right. I did do my homework. Okay. And I know a lot of people don't do their homework. Okay. I look at the risk that's involved in getting started. So if I'm talking about a $7 risk versus a $1,500 risk, I'm gonna look more heavily on that $1,500 risk versus that $7. Like, all right, I got $7. It's a cup of coffee. I just won't have coffee tomorrow, whatever. Let me check this thing out. Let me watch this program. And then you're like, oh wow, there's some like real stuff in here. Versus a $1,500, like that's substantial to a lot of people. So I'm going to vet them. So now I watch reviews. There's so many things out there that you can look and find. There's going to be several people that are going, that thing's a scam. That thing's a scam. People are just going to say that. That's just people. Okay. Yeah. But if you got more of the positive than the negative, you've got to make your own decision. Like nobody can make a decision for you. You have to make your own decision. So, and everybody goes through their learning process differently. Not everybody learns the same. I picked up on ClickFunnels like that. Like, whew, I could build some funnels. You know what I'm saying? Like funnels I got, okay? Active Campaign, I love Active Campaign. On automations, oh my God, picked it up, love it. Not everyone's going to do that. So you have to make your own decision on who you decide to invest in. And if you feel the value and you've got the relationship, and people ask me on my lives about Legendary, and I give them my full transparency because I believe in being honest with people. I don't want people to buy from me and then be like, oh, she's a liar. I don't ever want anybody to say that about me. So I'm going to be 100% honest. And I absolutely love everything Legendary has, like everything. And I'm so regret not purchasing my swag before today. That would have been amazing to have my swag on, right?
Well, what do you think? I mean, I think you just have a unique perspective because you're military. You're used to looking for holes and suspicious things and enemies, and you know what I mean? Like, I just think of you like you're this badass sniper who's always kind of like, protecting and kind of on the lookout. I mean, there are tons of gurus. There is tons of different people that are pitching the latest, greatest seminar, webinar, this and that, and all this stuff. I mean, I'm asking this because we have people who literally come into our Facebook group. They're brand new. They got people hitting them up in their private messenger saying, oh, come over here and come into this and do that. And it's all kind of secretive but what do you think is the thing that separates Legendary? And I don't mean me, because I'm not Legendary. I'm Legendary, but I'm just I'm just a cog in the wheel. I'm just a part of it. Alone, I can't do this. It's community, it's team. We've got over 80 people that work inside of our company, but your experience, what do you think is the thing that sets Legendary apart from the other gurus, courses, and programs that exist out there online?
That's an easy one, Dave. It's the community, 100%. And I talk about your community on my lives all the time. I say, if you get stuck, you can go in the community and ask your questions, and there's always someone there to answer you. And the community itself, you build relationships with other people inside of the community that become literally besties, like friends. Like, I've met so many amazing people inside your community that I'm like, I wouldn't have had these relationships if it wasn't for your community. Like, the community itself on the internet, I can only imagine if we were like all in the same place. Like, ooh, can we all get together? Like, that would be amazing. The community is unmatched. And I'm in ClickFunnels. So if people are coming into your community and pulling people out, that makes me feel dirty. That just makes me feel dirty. You know what I mean? Because we're all together as like a family. And that's the way I am. I help people. I help people. You get stuck, you hit me up. I don't care who you signed up under. Hit me up. I'll help you out. You get stuck. And I have tons of people reaching out to me like, hey, I heard, I put a little Loom video to help someone, just because it's a lot easier to do a little tiny 2-minute video than what did she mean by that? So I do. I had someone hit me up and they're like, hey, can I get a copy of that funnel? Yeah, sure. Here you go. Because it's going to help you succeed. Absolutely. I look at the community as a family, and the community is, I love it. I absolutely love the community.
I agree. I mean, well, people are everything, I mean, if you think about, oh, this company's great, or that, it's really, a company is nothing. It's people. A company is just a logo or something, but it's the people who are behind the company or the family. A family is just a word. A family is, the people are what make a family special or great or whatever, legendary. And yeah, I bring that up just because, like, there are so many people who are new and sort of a little bit naive, and they kind of come into, for example, our Facebook group. And I've went back and forth on this just because I want to protect people from the snakes that get into their inbox. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's kind of like people, they don't need a protector. They just need education. They need to take responsibility for their own decisions as well. They need to learn how to ask the right questions, vet people. If somebody comes into their inbox promising them some pie in the sky and they go for it, it's kind of on them. You know what I mean? And I think entrepreneurship, similar to capitalism, which is another kind of thing that we embrace here in America, right? Land of opportunity, right? Some people don't like capitalism. I do. I also like programs that help people in need. I do like that as well. People who are underprivileged or disabled or I like that too. But I love capitalism because capitalism is the kind of format that has allowed this old construction working ex-junkie, derelict to build a life and a business, and use online marketing, which thankfully requires no degrees or experience or anything. And in some respects, that's a challenge because any old yahoo can come out here and talk shit and say he or she is the greatest thing since sliced bread. And there's always going to be somebody who's going to be looking to buy some sliced bread. But in the other respect, it gives anybody and everybody a chance. Anybody and everybody a chance.
Absolutely.
And you know what? The beautiful thing is we ultimately get exactly what we deserve, not based on our worth, but based on our output and our effort.
Right.
And I think that's a big smack in the face for a lot of people to now suddenly get back exactly what they put out.
Yeah.
And to take responsibility and ownership for that and to say, I'm exactly where I am because of me.
Yep.
What
Exactly.
comes up for you as I say that, which is a tough pill to swallow, and
You,
people want to skirt around that, but ultimately that is kind of what it boils down to.
yeah. And that's why I'm in the business of helping people. I want to help those that are overwhelmed and confused when this is a lot to swallow, this type of business. If you've never been online, digital marketing,
But
online,
what business isn't, Michelle? What business isn't hard? They're all hard. You know what I
right.
mean?
And I put that out of my lives about, you have to learn the skills first. You can't just jump in or think you can learn. You can learn some things on YouTube, and I tell them that, sure, but you don't have the actual systematic process. What's step one? What's step two? What's step three? You're hoping the videos are right. So I tell them all, you've got to learn. A plumber needs to learn how to be a plumber. An electrician needs to learn how to be an electrician. An affiliate marketer needs to learn how to market. And that's what Legendary Marketer gives you, an education on how to do that, just that. And I'm telling you, every night I go live, my leads would just blow up because people they got to trust you. If they don't trust you, they're going to go somewhere else. And I'm into building relationships with people and helping those people.
Well, let's talk about that for a second. I mean, I'm looking at your TikTok, which has been a focus of yours. You've got 46,000 followers there, which can ultimately mean nothing. So if you don't know what to do with these followers, so those of you who are just judging and criticizing yourself because you don't have many followers, just stop. Just
Right.
stop, because it doesn't matter. You could have one video that blows up and you get 100,000 followers, and then you have no idea what to do with them. You could have a couple of hundred or a couple of thousand followers and have deep bonds and add tons of value and make tons of money. Do you agree with that, Michelle? And take us through what you would do if you were day one. What have you learned in the last 6 months that you're doing today that is generating the results that you're getting?
Well, what I have learned is followers mean nothing. Followers mean nothing. You could have 15 followers, you could have 15,000 followers. What are you doing with those followers? If you're building relationship with those 15 people, or you're treating them like nothing, then you don't deserve 15,000 followers. You've got to treat 15 followers like 15,000 followers. It doesn't matter how many. And I've learned that. I've learned that. And you've got to
treat 15 followers. Let me just say that so everybody hears that. You got to treat 15 followers like they're 15,000 followers.
What are you doing with them?
So what do you do with them? Talk us through. You said you go live every night. You said you're teaching. Talk us through kind of what that kind of looks like. And of course, we can go and we can follow you and see what that looks like. But talk us through sort of what goes through your head when you're about to go live. Do you pre-plan what you're going to say? Do you do Q&As? Talk us through a little bit about your kind of planning and strategy.
I do a lot, and I think the Army taught me this, because once I learned something, it was just there. So I didn't do well like reading a script. I don't do a lot of planning. I have my tabs open, so I'm prepared. But I basically take people through what affiliate marketing is, because like I said, there's a lot of people that have no idea about this type of business. So I start them with, hey, Amazon, right? Amazon has an affiliate program. I take them and I try to pick something different. Home Depot, Lowe's, I pick another company. And then I open up my Google and I try to get them to interact with me by saying, okay, give me a passion, give me something. And someone challenged me one night. It was great. And I found out Pez candy does not have an affiliate program. So I just type in whatever they say. And one guy was like a tree cutting service. So I'm like, tree cutting service affiliate program. And it was there. So I was like, yes, it's there. So I try to get them to interact so I can show them you can literally promote anything. And then I take them through an affiliate marketing funnel. Like, what is a funnel, right? Like, people are like, what's a funnel? And I go through explaining that. And then I take them through using Funnelytics, what an actual funnel is and how you take them through. Every company has upsells. What's an upsell? Well, you go to McDonald's. You're like, hey, can I get a hamburger? And they're like, you want fries with that? I'm like, that's an upsell. Or you go, hey, can I get a number 2 meal? You want an apple pie with that? I'm like, that's an upsell. Every company has them. You're online buying something. Hey, buy 2, get a 3rd free. That's an upsell. So I'm trying to get them in their own layman's terms what these things mean. And then I take them through picking a product, build it a funnel, and doing an email sequence. Now, granted, I don't do extreme detail into any of those, but I let them see each piece of it.
Yeah.
So I go into ClickBank, I go into ClickFunnels, I go into Active Campaign. I show them what it looks like so they can kind of visualize it in their own mind. And then it makes them like, oh, okay, well, maybe it is easy. And then what I offer is I offer a 30-minute Zoom call with everybody. I will help you. When you get finished with that 15-day challenge, you schedule a call with me and let's get your system set up and running. So I give that. And I've had several people that I've helped set up, and they're off to the races right now. It's awesome to watch them grow. I'm loving it. I'm loving that part of it.
So is that your bonus for them signing up through your link?
I guess you could say, and I do tell them that, yes.
Okay. So kind of interesting, guys, to think about what can I offer somebody to sign up through my link, right? A couple of things I just want to tease apart and point out from what she said. First of all, we'll work backwards. The bonus thing, that's a great bonus. And the reason why that's a great bonus is because if you can get on a Zoom call or a call with somebody, and you can even do that earlier, Michelle. Like I would even offer for you to say when you're on day 4. Like, for example, if you're an affiliate of Legendary, and guys, I just want to be clear about this. Everybody doesn't have to be an affiliate of Legendary, and that's not a requirement for buying our products, and it's a completely separate thing. We teach affiliate marketing and how to do it, the fundamentals, which, as Michelle pointed out, the fundamentals work the same in every industry, every niche. So if you can understand how to do affiliate marketing in the make money online space, you can know how to do affiliate marketing in the diabetes space or the help your baby go to sleep in their first 6 months of life niche. So the reason why I say, just back to the offering the Zoom call earlier, is because you may influence more of our blueprint sales for you if you say book a call when you finish day 3, right? When you finish day 3, because then you can get on the phone and you can tell them your experience and you can give them a little bit of that third party validation and third party, right? Versus when they get to the end of the 15-day challenge, because they see offers throughout the 15-day challenge. If they're serious about this and if they want to take their training and their experience and their commitment to the next level, then we have the Blueprints programs. And so it may help you, Michelle, to have that call after, say, for example, once you finish the first 3 days of the challenge, book a call with me and give me a screenshot or some proof, or all, or you could just say once you're finished with day 3. Whoops. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I froze there for a second. I thought I lost you. But yeah, do you see what do you understand what I'm talking about of moving that call earlier? Okay. I wanted to
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Because I think that would really help. But anytime you can be in contact with your customers, and Brittany Riddlebaugh just pointed out, day 3 would be great for her because it's all about funnel building, right? So it kind of makes sense, right? Because on day 3 we talk about that. So just think about, guys, when you're an affiliate of any product, program, or service, make sure that you're familiar with the company that you're promoting, kind of their process, so you can plant, plant the seeds of your bonuses in the right places. Okay, in the right places, so you can influence more sales. Because Legendary, of course, if somebody refers a customer to us, then we pay that customer or that affiliate on everything the customer ever buys, which is unique. That doesn't always happen. But and that's a question that you want to ask when you become an affiliate for a company. Do I get paid on everything they ever buy? It's just one of those things to consider. But since you do here at Legendary, at least, and that's what you pointed out, being aware of what happens on the back end of the company that you're promoting is important, because you could place your bonuses or follow-up calls or coaching calls or getting started, fast start calls, whatever you want to, or fast start bonuses, or whatever you're offering as additional value for them to buy through your link, you could strategically place those in a way, because if you got on at day 3, you could say, well, how are you liking this? Are you serious about this? Because there are going to be some other options if you want to take things to the next level. And I don't always recommend everything for everybody, but if you're and based on what you tell me, I'll give you the recommendation. But if you say you're serious, if you say you have a bit of a budget to be able to invest in your business, then you may want to consider taking them up on the blueprints, because this is my opinion on them, and you'll learn more about them. But you see what I'm saying? You can,
and I'm completely transparent on all of my lives in reference to the blueprint. People ask me, "Did you buy the blueprints?" I'm like, "Yeah, I absolutely did. And it's worth every freaking penny of it." Yeah. And it got me to where I'm at right now. And I tell them, I can tell the people that reach out to me, they didn't purchase the blueprints. It's just totally 100% obvious. The other thing I offer is my Facebook group. And I've had people that signed up under other people that, how do I get in your group? And I'm like, you got to be an affiliate. It's literally a private group of my affiliates, so we can become legendary together, if you will. So all of my legendary marketer affiliates are in one group, in one place. Let's help each other grow. So it's let's go, let's grow. I call it my Moolah Mentors Tribe.
Wow, that's cool. That's cool. That's very cool. That's very cool.
So an active campaign, if they sign up, and that's why, like, on my Beacons page, you see more than one link, because people on my lives are like, how do I join your group? So I give them my ClickFunnels or active campaign. I'll let you in my group. You've got to be an affiliate. It's technically a paid group.
Yeah, you gotta buy through my link, baby. You gotta buy through my link.
Exactly.
Oh man, it's yeah. I mean, affiliate marketing, like it's cool, because, like, and if I was like, let's say that I had, you guys got to be creative too. Like, if I was somebody who already had, a funnel builder, which I want to just mention funnel builders here in a second, and why I think that it's the most time wasted bullshit thing that people spend trying. Should I go with ClickFunnels or Builderall, or I mean, I don't give a shit if you go with Wix, for God's sakes. Or, I mean, seriously, guys, I know that I'm being a little bit of an asshole right now, but it's like, stop wasting time acting like whatever software you use is going to make you successful. It's not. You could use Tom, Dick, and Harry's funnel building website extraordinaire. The thing's going to go out of business in 3 months. Doesn't matter, because you could build another one using another company. It's a commodity. The reason why we're not a software company is because I don't want to be in that business, quite frankly. We may come out with some software and some funnel builders in the future, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, but who gives a shit? You know what my message is going to be if we ever get into software and selling any tools? It's going to be like, I don't give a shit if you buy ours or not. I don't give a shit, because I don't care.
Right.
And you know what? I honestly, guys, I'll be completely frank with you. I don't give a shit if you buy training from us or not. You can buy training from Tom, Dick, or Harry.
Right.
You can buy training from Gary the Guru. If that's where, if your heart and your gut says, oh, his is cheaper, and you want to go buy from Gary the Guru, well, welcome you back with open arms when you realize that you made a mistake. Or maybe, hopefully you don't make a mistake. Hopefully, but here's the thing, is that people think that I really care, and I'm going to sit up here and convince you to try to buy this or that, or like it, guys, it's all about, like, software and training are different. Software is like, we're to the point now to where there's so many different options out there. It doesn't matter. Just close your eyes and throw a dart, because it's not going to matter the software you have. It's about how you use it. It's kind of like, I used this analogy in the Facebook group the other day. Somebody was like, for the millionth time, ClickFunnels or Builderall or Active Campaign or this or fucking that. I mean, and I'm just like, look, okay, no carpenter goes into Home Depot and sits around in a circle, Jay, if you know what I mean, asking the other carpenters, well, what brand of a hammer do you use? Nobody does that. Yeah. Because every hammer drives in nails. You can get the most expensive hammer. And I've been on construction sites with guys who it's kind of like the asshole who buys the set of Ping Zing golf clubs, right? And thinks that's going to make his game better. And he still goes out there and throws his back out because he's digging into the, he sucks. The clubs don't make you a better, the clubs don't make you a better, like, it's like, I'll use a military reference. You could have the newest, best, most badass AR-15, the most expensive one, or you could have the old hound dog thing with a little bit of rust. And you know what? It ain't going to make you a better sniper. If you don't know how to shoot the gun, you're still going to be an asshole who can't shoot the gun. Am I right?
You're absolutely right. That's exactly it. That I use ClickFunnels, but I became very proficient in that software. Okay. So I like to give my students, my fans, options. Okay, well, let me try Builderall. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. Trying to learn a different software, trying to learn something new. So once you find one that resonates with you, it doesn't matter. It's just a tool. Like you said, it's just a tool. Find it. If it's easy for you to use it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's exactly what I did. So, but you're right. The software is just a tool to get you to where you want to be. And it doesn't matter what tool you use. Find another one.
Somebody who's listening to this for the very first time is going, this guy here is something else. He's
right.
This isn't very professional. But it's like, aren't you tired of professional? Aren't you tired of smoke being blown up your ass? Aren't you tired of Gary the Guru who comes in the nice suit and just blows absolute snake oil right up your anus? I know I am. I'm just tired of all of this bullshit online that is like, my thing is the best. This software is the best. It's like, no, it's not. It's because, you know what? The reason why we sell training is because what you put on pages, what you write in emails, what you say on videos, that's what matters. It's not the software that you use. It's just, it's not. Nobody gives a shit that you're in a suit or not in a suit, that you've got your hair combed or brushed or not, that you've got makeup up on or not, that you're overweight or underweight, or that your voice is high pitched or low pitched or whatever, that you're Christian or Muslim or black, or honestly, we don't care. We just give a shit if you care, and we care that you're actually telling and teaching and adding value. You're telling me something that's going to help my life. Because as a human being, I'm a selfish bastard who the only thing I care about when I'm watching a video is how does this apply to me? That's human nature.
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly.
And that's what you're doing that well, because you're focusing on being interested in people's needs instead of trying to be interesting yourself.
Yeah.
Right.
And that, I'll tell you what, Dave, that changed the fear game for me when it came to videos. Like, I was a stuffed shirt on my YouTube videos.
Stuffed shirt?
Oh my God, like awful. I'm like, God, you suck. So when I started going live, that's when I kind of came out of my shell and I became Michelle. And I'm just like everybody comes to my live and they're like, oh my God, I love your energy. And I'm like, it's so not fake. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy me. Come hang out with me. And people do, and they love it. And they need that motivation. Like, let me show you how to do something and make it fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I literally make TikTok videos for a living.
Well, here's the problem. If you're being a stiff ass and you are putting too much, everybody can tell if you're trying to be perfect. You know what I mean? And what you're doing is you're reminding them of that school professor that they hate, that made learning boring and shitty. And that's honestly, that's subconsciously what people are thinking. It's like the minute they tune into your whatever, and it's just like your old stiff professor, whatever. And they're like, this sucks. Like, I don't want. So there's an element that you should all give yourself permission to just let your hair down a little bit. I would almost challenge everybody to look your worst, right? For like 30 days. Just instead of worrying about the hair and the makeup and for us guys, it's still the same thing. It's the hair. And, it's like, I gotta get the part right. And I gotta whatever. I mean, you should have seen me when I first started. I'm this ex-homeless recovering drug addict who is homeless and doing drugs 30 days, not 30 days ago. I was still trying to glue my ass back on after 30 days. But I got in online marketing about 12 months after I got clean in 2008. And here I am trying to, be on video and have my hair. And I'm like, hi, my name's Dave Sharpe. It's like, that was the most not me. And everybody sniffed it out because they got a built-in BS detector. Everybody has that nowadays. And when they sniff out, you trying to be perfect. So that back to my piece of advice, everybody's trying, branding. Let me show you how to build your brand, right? And it's like, no, don't listen to anybody. Here's how to build your brand. Look your worst for 30 days. Want to know why? Because you're going to get comfortable in your own skin. And the best brand that you can ever develop is a brand that's authentic. Why do you think Elon Musk? I'll never forget. I was watching Joe Rogan, which I never watch his shit because it's 3 hours long. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. But I do like Elon. And I'll never forget, Elon was on Joe Rogan's podcast. And Joe bust out this massive spliff. You know what I mean? This huge fat joint. And he fires it up. And Elon's the richest guy in the world. You know what I mean? And Joe takes a couple of tokes and passes it to Elon. And Elon's like, is this illegal? And basically he didn't say fuck it, but you could just tell he's like, is this illegal? Fuck it. He takes a couple of tokes and then hands it back to Joe Rogan, right? It's like, come on. You know what I mean? That's the most badass thing. It's crazy, right? And it's like, so there's an element of, quote, letting our hair down. And I think that those first 30 days, it would be good if everybody, or the next 30 days, took on that challenge to put less emphasis on yourself and how you look and sound, and just more emphasis on, because if you look like shit, and nobody I think looks like shit, but if that's not what you're focusing on, so you're not even going to get ready, no showers, wrinkled clothes. Seriously, this shirt, I think I've worn it probably 3 or 4 times. It was literally laying on the floor. I came in a tank top and I just picked this shirt up off the floor and I put it on. It's probably dirty. Maybe has a little fungus in the armpits. I have no idea. I don't care because it's not important.
Right.
It's not important.
I can't smell you. I can't smell you. You know what I mean?
Right.
People need to be themselves. That's it. 100%. If I was to give anybody out there that's new, that's like scared, like, oh my God, I can't go on video. If I gave anybody some advice, it would just be yourself. Okay. People there are some people out there that don't resonate with me because of my energy and the way I talk or whatever. And they're like, okay, this girl's weird. I can't listen to her. So they're not going to come to my world. But there's tons of people that do resonate with me and my energy. Just like someone's going to resonate with someone else because I'm not going to say stuff sure, but because they're a little more professional than I am. You know what I mean? You're going to get your own unique audience because of your unique self. So be yourself. That's it. Don't try to be anybody else. We're all taken.
I think the problem is people, because of how society sucks our identity from us. It's like when we finally want to turn the page on our life and start a new chapter of entrepreneurship or building a business or something like this, and somebody tells you to be yourself, it's almost like I don't even know who I am. I've been a mom for 20 years, or I've been in the military for 30 years, or I've been at a job in a cubicle for 20 years. I don't even know who I am. And so I think part of this journey, and that's why it's been actually therapeutic for me, which I'm not saying that buy our shit and it's going to be therapy. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that this business has been therapeutic for me because it has allowed me, or it's challenged me to be me and to focus more on others instead of be so self-absorbed about myself. And am I okay? Am I doing this right? Do I look okay? Which is what society it's always about image, and being perfect and sounding perfect and all this bullshit. And I think that for me, it's been this great sort of, it's almost been it's been a secondary benefit, is it's challenged me to be more comfortable in my own skin. And the more comfortable I've gotten in my own skin, the more that I've embraced who I am, the more that I've accepted who I am with all my flaws and imperfections, all the things that even other people have criticized. Oh, Dave, you're too hyper. Dave, you're arrogant. Dave, this, Dave, that. All the things, the shots that people have taken over the years, I've just, I've turned all those struggles into strengths. Like
Yeah.
if I am a little manic, I am a little, so I try to put that energy into my content, and I'm hyper now. And then maybe I'll be calmer for the rest of the day, and my wife won't have to deal with me bouncing off the walls, cause I drive her freaking nuts, when I don't, I'm like a dog who needs to be walked every day. You know what I mean? And if I don't, I'm like annoying everybody around me.
Hell, right.
But I don't know. I think that this business, being an entrepreneur, particularly online marketing, with all the different ways that we can channel energy and emotion out, even trauma, I've turned struggles into strengths by taking my past with addiction and so forth and talked about that, which has had an element of a therapeutic element to it. I've turned those struggles into to strengths, my mess into a message. And it's been a channel for me to channel emotions, whether they're, happy or sad or angry or mad. It's, I'm channeling those out into, and I'm also working on accepting myself, because I'm getting on camera with all my flaws and imperfections, all my gray hairs and wrinkles. And I'm just focusing more on you than I am on me, which fills my spirit. And the end result is more happiness, more impact, and income. Isn't it
Yes.
it's weird how there's a saying in recovery, 12-step recovery, that says if you can't keep what you have unless you give it away. And what that means is you can't stay sober unless you help others stay sober. And that is a paradox. And I think it works the same way in this business, that you can't keep what you have or gain more until you give what you have away.
That's the knowledge. It's the knowledge that we have. So I learned something, I teach it. Hey, guess what I just learned today? Check this out. And I teach it. So yes. I can't, I think it was Brian. Brian, I'm just saying, you know what I mean? I am not worthy. Brian, I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He is. He got me to where I'm at, because I'll tell you what, so many life happens. Life happens to every one of us. And it's how you come out of that and how you use that, in your strength. I lost my sister. I lost my father like 2 years ago.
Sorry to hear that. My condolences to you and your family for those recent losses.
It's how you come out of that and how you build on that. And that's been my strength. And I know that, God, I miss them every single day. And I know they would be so excited to see me right now.
Sure.
But to teach other people and to help other people is what I find I'm meant to do. So whether I become a millionaire, it's really irrelevant to me. I want to help other people that are struggling, and show them that there are ways that you can do this without showing your face on camera. Let me show you how. There are ways to get over that fear. And I tell them, go down and look at my first video. You'll see. Go look at my YouTube. That first one, yeah, no, not good. Okay. But I'm learning. And the more you learn, the more comfortable you get in the skin you're developing, if that makes any sense, So I'm getting a lot more knowledge every day that I go by. So I can't tell people enough. You just got to start. The only thing you have to do is start. Are you an action taker? Take some action. But I tell them,
if you're not an action taker, learn how to develop that muscle. You weren't born a certain way. You were born an action taker. And I know that because I'm watching my 6-month-old work his ass off trying to learn how to crawl. I mean, I'm telling you, we're all fighters.
Yeah.
We're all fighters. We all fought early in life. And over time, we just had different messages that were given to us from different people in society and so forth, TV, television shows, all this kind of stuff, professors, teachers, bosses, that just kind of put a blanket on that. And I'm telling each one of you, we are fighters. I'm telling myself this too. I got to, I'm a fighter. You got to tell yourself, I'm a fighter. It's in my nature. I fought to walk. I fought to crawl. I fought for everything that I have. I fought to stay alive in many cases. I can fight and I can get anything that I want. Michelle, you're proof of that. And you're not just inspiration for, service people who are coming out, and that's not easy. I don't have personal experience with that, but I also am not stupid. I know, particularly for people who have been exposed to traumatic things, which who hasn't? You're in the military for any amount of time, you're going to be exposed to some things that are traumatic, maybe more people than others, but that's not easy to transition. It's not easy to transition out of any career, but particularly out of military service, my Lord. So you're an inspiration for those people. And I would encourage any of you guys, if you are having challenges making that transition, you're recently out of the service or you're going to be in the near future, connect with Michelle and gain some experience, strength, hope from her around that particular area. But you're also an inspiration for all of us civilians who are just trying to figure our shit out and survive and thrive on a daily basis in a new area and a new business and get things kind of going. So thank you for that. Keep up the fantastic work. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It looks good on you. And I hope that you'll come back and keep us updated and let us continue to learn from you and gain from your awesome energy.
Absolutely. My pleasure, Dave. Thanks so much for having me. It's been a great experience, and I can't wait for more. And I just got one piece of advice for anybody out there listening. You got to go get it. Ain't nobody going to give it to you. You got to go get it. So go get it.
There you go. Michelle, thank you so much. It's wonderful and beautiful. Have a great day. And again, thank you for your service.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. See you. All right, my friends, there it is. We've got her, TikTok up there. You can go connect with her and follow her. And also, please remember that you can go back and listen to these episodes on Apple and on Spotify. Just look us up, Wake Up Legendary. For those of you who are not kind of getting these little text message reminders every day, they're really nice to get. I get them as well. You can see is all we send is just a little reminder with a description of the episode and then a link so you can click directly to the live. Okay, so that is on the screen. You can text the letters WUL, caps or no caps, doesn't matter, WUL to 813-296-8553. Get on that text message list, because tuning into this part of the community that everybody talks about is getting to see and hear from people every day like Michelle, who are using the strategies, the training, leaning on the community, and going out there and changing the world, but most importantly, changing their world. And you got to start with you. You got to start with your home, your family, yourself, and then work out from there. And the more people you help, the more money you'll make. That's just how business works. All right, my friends, we'll see you back here tomorrow for another episode. Get the hell out of here. Be legendary.